just so I don't know if you care, but I'm gonna stream it at you too.
Hi, Magic.
Hi, Magic! Oh, before I actually start, I should do this. Just so I
Should
can...
do what?
just so I can...
with very-tastic crunch flavors. Set sail for classic golden barrels, or sail the peanut buttery crunch aisles. Eat the
doing this
crunch.
anyway.
Be the captain.
And boop.
Who? Oh. So that you can get your
I can have
your
my...
own Sharky emote on your personal.
Yes!
Well, show it off then.
I can't. I already closed the browser.
Fine, I'll show off the emote, even though I didn't just receive it from the thing.
So how are you, Magic? So, I'm doing a river farm.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's me.
Yeah. I mean, isn't our co-op also... Anyway. Our co-op is also a river farm.
Oh yeah, our co-op's a river
Actually,
farm.
I tried out the... What's it, like the mountaintop farm? The one with the mining.
Hilltop?
Hilltop farm.
Yeah.
That one also has a river.
Oh yeah! Make it... Oh, okay, okay. I do see that. That's cool.
It's less water than the river farm, but I mean, I like that one because it's interesting.
And you also get mining stuff, which is awesome. But now, I'm just gonna go with, No.
Good foraging and fishing. Supply crates wash up on the shore.
Sure, let me try it.
I'm mostly saying this because I haven't seen the beach one
Neither
yet.
have I. I've actually
Exactly.
only ever done standard and river. Are you ready?
I've now tried wilderness and hilltop as well.
Yay, beach episode! And our name is Joja Farm.
Your name is Joja Farm.
Well, yes, this is a solo endeavor.
Did you pick the correct pupper?
Yeah?
Because they have multiple puppers now.
Yeah, no. I did see the 3 pupper.
Very exciting.
Got my poor snips.
Oh, wow, someone even retweeted you.
Oh, who retweeted?
I don't know how this person prefers to be referred to, because I think they use they pronouns, which I haven't quite understood yet. But it's the person with the handle HFE Productions.
Well, sadly, we need to work our way up to... Sadly, I need to work my way up to,
So actually you don't get to fish yet because you don't have a rod.
Yeah, but it takes, like, what, a few days? And I mean, I don't think I...
Are you gonna romance Leia again just because you can give her the driftwood, or what?
Who says I'm gonna romance? Who says I'm gonna romance anyone?
They're useful. Sometimes your spouse will water your plants for you, or feed the animals or something.
I gotta make money. I gotta make money.
Are you gonna make money off the driftwood in the first place?
Actually, not.
I feel like you make more money by getting random shit from them.
I know it doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter for the game, but I can't imagine a sandy beach is good for parsnips.
Oh no, Sandy Beach is terrible for parsnips.
I think this particular farm format is actually not supposed to be good for farming.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to be good for fishing.
Well, it has a lot of open space to it, so it can be like it's not good for
Well, they said
farming.
foraging,
Well, it's not good
which
for
is what I find
farming. It's not good for farming in the sense of you can't use sprinklers. So if you rely on a system of using sprinklers, you're screwed. However, I don't think I've ever used a sprinkler in this game.
I think I have some on my main, but
Sharky the
Sharky
fisherman.
the fisherman. Fishing up, also sharks.
You can't fish up a shark in this game. There's no
Well,
sharks.
Fine.
I'm basically gonna have to stop after this tree.
Mm-hmm. You are.
Okay, cool. Can I make anything?
Yeah.
It would help if I
Just tossed out the seeds. This is the most valuable thing you were carrying.
What? Oh, there we go. Okay, let me...
I'm just here, not to play co-op, but to judge Sharky for poor decisions. You're starting to feel like all exhausted at 10 a.m. Accurate.
Look,
Yep.
I'm not here to make good decisions. That
I was
was...
just telling Sharky how I was supposed to wake up at like 9 tomorrow, and then my plans for the day got moved back to like noon, so now I can wake until like 11 to get up. Beautiful.
My gameplay style in this game is just...
Are you going to be doing any like farming, or are you just going to fish?
No, I'll be farming. Because I have
Okay.
to make money somehow. Cause really, like, farming's also going to give me a good staple of money. It's just not going to be like my day-to-day
Capitalism
funds.
strikes again.
Uh,
Wait, say hi to Linus.
I'm trying to see if I can get any foraging stuff.
Okay, but say hi to Linus, because he teaches you how to, like, make the wild bait later.
I don't need wild bait. That actually uses more crap. And it doesn't actually help. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool.
Interesting. I like the submerged trees here.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool, like...
That's a nice touch,
And I
right?
like how, like, the one path is just you can see the...
Mhm.
a little bit of the sand sticking out.
That must suck for your farming shoes. Wait, can you scythe things down? Like the
Oh.
weeds and stuff?
Hello!
Without spending energy?
Hello, HFE Productions.
Oh? Hello!
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah. That's the person that retweeted.
Oh, wow, there's an actually little dock. That's really awesome.
Ooh, cute.
Wait, but where's the path out?
What do you mean, where's the path out?
Is there no path out to the forest?
I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for the beach to have a path out to the forest anymore, I guess.
I figured there would be like,
I mean,
like
yeah,
a bridge.
you might normally expect like something, but I guess not.
Yeah, I figured there'd be
Yeah,
like a bridge or something.
Nope.
Which is kind of why I'm shocked. I'm just waiting for like the 2 or 3 days until I get fishing. And then y'all are basically gonna see me wake up, water my plants, and then fish. And then keep fishing.
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna talk to anybody. You're not going to like do any of the quests or anything. You're just gonna fish. That sounds like you.
And I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be going after the bundles.
Wait, so it does have path.
Oh.
Okay. So where's that relic? I guess it's in the corner? Oh, wait. Go to the side. Go to the right. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just a little thing out. That's cool.
Yeah, I was wondering if that went somewhere.
Where is this in relation to?
So I guess
this
if you
is
follow
right.
the water on
the,
the,
yeah,
the right
this,
edge, you'll be able to find the path
This is
down.
right. That's right where I picked up the mussel.
Mm.
So it's the instead of being
So
like,
you just didn't see it, I guess.
yeah, because it's on the right bottom instead of the center bottom that it's normally at. Because the center bottom is like a dock out to fish, which is really cool. Like,
Wait, but you haven't answered my question of can you cut down the fiber stuff?
no, because using any of the tools uses energy.
I'm not sure the scythe does.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Humor me. Find out.
Yeah, looks like I got fiber. What were you looking for me to cut? Just anything?
I mean, I was just thinking it's more stuff that you could clear from your farm. So that you have a clearer path to the water.
Like I said, I was just trying to see if I could find any foraging stuff.
Well, I mean, anyway, you can sell fiber.
Yeah.
Which you'll have a bunch of if you're not spending any energy and just clearing up your farm.
Okay. Yeah, nothing.
And you can plant the mixed seeds, which will give you random vegetables, so... That's why I was freaking out when you started just throwing out the mixed seeds. Like, what are you...
You get mixed seeds so often.
Well, don't throw them out this time. Plant them.
I don't have energy!
Plant them tomorrow. More money! So you can buy a better rod faster!
Really, the problem is crab pots won't give me anything for sashimis on this farm.
Wait, what?
Sashimiing. Crab pots will not be as effective for sashimiing. Not like I'm gonna get the sashimi recipe.
It takes like 3 friendship with Linus, but yes, it's you.
Yeah, that involves talking to people, and I like... don't. Y'all have to realize how antisocial I am in real life. It took how long for me to talk to you about anything?
Yeah, you basically only did any talking to me because we were drinking after class. I'm aware. I am aware. But that's why I'm here too, to pester you. This is actually a stream of Sharky Plays and Satan Nags. It's the whole entire summary. Hope y'all enjoy.
And let's go to bed.
Oh hey, you get some palm trees and stuff in your
Eee.
house. It's interesting to see how the decorations inside the house change depending what kind of...
Oh yeah, I really like it. And
You
it's
get-
wonderful each and every stream that Satan nags. Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
And you were saying 2 to 3 days. It's day 2. And you're like, yeah, fishing!
Yeah, I just have to get through all of this watering.
Oh, this makes it really convenient how much water to like refill your thing, right? As
Oh,
well,
yeah.
'cause it's right there. Above your house as
Yeah,
well.
literally right above my house is just water and water and water, water and water and water. Okay, let's get the fishing rod and start the
Was that one
fishing.
Pokemon review? Too much water?
Hmm?
Wasn't there like a meme of a Pokemon review that
Yeah,
criticized
it was
water?
Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. IGN gave it a 7.8 out of 10, saying too much water. Because like a good portion of the region's water.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, isn't Ruby Sapphire the one where you like have the deep sea diving?
Yes, Ruby and Sapphire is the one where they created the deep sea diving.
So it makes sense.
And Skip, thank you, Willie.
You're just like, give me the damn rod. I don't care about anything you have to say.
And now fishing has started.
You don't even talk to him afterwards. You're just like, I'm
No.
running off. I'm leaving.
Now
Your outfit matches his even.
My outfit does match his.
I want you to stand next to him to fish.
This is what everyone came here for.
To watch Sharky fishing on this game over and over and over.
Over and over and over, over and over and over, over and over and over, over and over and over. Hey, that was a silver one. Nice.
Mm-hmm. No, but after this fish, can you please go stand next to Willie? So
There's
that
no
we can see
room.
the matching outfits fishing together.
I'm not getting perfects.
Well, you don't have any of the add-on things to your rod yet.
I mean, you can still get perfects even without all
Yeah,
this
it's
stuff.
harder.
Yeah.
Ew.
Uh-huh.
Well, thanks for indulging me for the moment where you were both there.
And I mean, every time you level up, the bar gets bigger, so...
Mm-hmm. That too.
Fishing and fishing and fishing
Well,
and
how many
fishing.
days in a row are you gonna level up your fishing?
It takes a good amount. I think I'm usually level 10 in summer. Yeah, it takes about till summer for me to get to level 10.
Okay, but levels like 1 through 5, how fast do you usually get those?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I mean, it also doesn't help. The last good amount of times that I was playing was co-ops, and I didn't need to worry about the farming. I literally just left to go fishing. So I had more energy.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do the farming.
Oh, man. But now it's just, let's sit and let's talk about something.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Nope. I was greedy.
Yeah, the treasure chests are like a trap this early on, I feel like.
It fully depends on the way that the fish moves.
Yeah, but like this early on.
Like this one,
If
I
the
could
treasure
get.
chest... Yeah. But that's only because you are also like skilled or practiced at this kind of fishing.
However you
If
expand.
you're brand new to the game.
Oh, yeah, no. If you're brand new to the game, no, this entire thing is the trap. My week has been very rough, at least work-wise. We've been having 400 plus calls. The past few days have been like, I think today was like 50 or 60 abandoned calls. Like, it was bad. And it's been bad for the past little bit. But outside of work, I've actually been weirdly productive getting crap done.
Someday that Kingdom Hearts review session will go up.
It is being worked on. I figured some stuff out that I want to do with it, and it is something that is actively. Let me fill up my water now that I'm here. I think tomorrow I'm gonna spend a good amount of my day actually doing the review. Just picking out the clips, probably re-recording the section of it, audio that I need to re-record because I want to trim it down.
Nice.
And then,
The obligatory plug.
and then, I showed you the one thing, but, doing like some fun little touches on it to try to make it a little bit, I don't know, more interesting, but also just kind of for me to learn some random crap.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to like just experiment with, play around stuff.
But it's also like, because of the whole thing of it being like, oh hey, I got a flounder. Wait, how did I get a flounder?
Yep.
Just because like the whole oh hey Judge Cola, thing about it being a
Oh right, you're doing Jojo Run this time. Yes?
yeah,
No?
it's Jojo Run, yeah.
Because you named it Jojo Farm.
Yeah, it's Jojo Farm because I'm doing Jojo Run. Which is why I just make money.
You got Jojo Cola, you can use that to get some.
Yeah. The whole idea of it being like a classroom setting, so I want to see if I can make it more of like, it's not exactly gonna be like a classroom, obviously, because it's a flipping YouTube video, but add some like the thing I showed you to kind of make it more like, oh, sitting in front of a classroom type thing, looking at like a projector and stuff like that. So like the thing I showed you was the idea behind it was like a projector like screen, and then when going into the first footage, zooming into it, and then starting to play the first thing. To try to be a little Yeah, I just noticed that after I cast it. Trying just to be a little fancy with it.
Cut those fibers right there, so you have a clearer path.
Boop, boop.
Wait, so why were you saying that you were surprised at getting the flounder?
I don't remember what time flounder is.
Like season?
Season and time of day. I'm gonna cut the tree down.
Time to get your spreadsheet out.
That's actually very hard. Mainly because of the layout. I don't think I can get my spreadsheet out, so it'd be kind of more, can you look up on Wiki?
Okay, I will be the resident wiki checker.
Oh, poo. I don't need sap. Eat seaweed. Eat seaweed. But yeah, and like I was.
Flounder is 6 to 8 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Spring, summer, any weather.
During summer.
Spring, summer. So
Oh,
both.
spring, summer. Okay. And is it beach? Okay.
Ocean, Ginger Island. What's Ginger Island?
New endgame content that we've never touched
Alright.
because it was added in the patch. So you're like, but I want to learn it first.
I do.
Here's how you learn it. You play it with me.
No. Because our file's like actually good. It's actually fast. So like, will be slower if I'm trying to learn and play at the same time on there versus all of the things I learned on my personal file separately before.
Oh, why don't
I mean, if you insist, I can go grab my Switch and go play the new update on the Switch on my like side personal ones that I've been starting.
But yeah, and
I just won't be paying as much attention to what you're doing.
um,
Which maybe you prefer, because I won't be nagging you quite as much, maybe.
I mean, I'm going to be fishing. There's nothing to nag me about with fishing.
You
But
put literally everything except your rod away.
Uh-huh. So I have more space.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess if you're just right here anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. So how's your week been? To answer Magic's question.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were asking Magic.
No, I was asking you to answer Magic's question.
My week's been pretty chill. My side blog for the demon dating game reached 666 followers. So we started doing this, like, one of those fic writing prompt game things, which means I have been writing drabbles every night for the past, like, 2 or 3 days. And meanwhile, this week, my work has actually been doing, like, our twice annual, like, hackathon thing. So I haven't had to do any normal work. I've only been doing, like, whatever silly project I came up with. So that's been a lot more fun.
Yeah, you've been having a more chill week than I have.
I have. Hackathon week is great because I don't have to be that productive. And, like, I came up with the project myself. You know, it's just fun.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, I finished my hackathon project early. All right, I guess I'm done for the rest of the day. So yesterday I finished, like, maybe an hour and a half early, and today I finished like an hour and a half early and then hopped on a happy hour call with the rest of the hackathon planning committee.
Oh, wow.
That said, I'm on the hackathon planning committee, so there has been a little bit more stress than for the average participant in the hackathon because I'm also making sure to, like, answer people's questions and stuff. One person had because we're doing these virtually, right?
Yeah.
So one person who's a friend of mine at the company was having, like, major technical difficulties because we're doing it virtually, and so we ask that everyone pre-record their demo so we don't have to do a bunch of, like, switching around who's screen sharing during the thing.
Yeah.
And so everyone's supposed to pre-record their demos and upload it to, like, the internal whatever video site.
Yeah.
And they had this issue, I guess, where QuickTime just decided to fuck up their audio.
Oh.
And only theirs. But the weird thing was, their team took everybody's, like, videos and, like, stitched it up together to upload. And for some reason, once it got uploaded to site, something about the way they encoded it, just that person's audio got fucked up.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it was only affecting them. And I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
But they were right up until the last minute trying to fix it. And I was hopping onto another call, separate from the presentations call, like 10 minutes before presentation time, trying to help them fix the issue and, like, find a workaround or something.
That doesn't sound fun.
I mean, it's still fun. It's just work. Effort involved.
See, I had the thing today where just the I was telling you about it earlier, where, like, somebody was just like, have you noticed anything weird with, like, the password site? And I'm like, no, I mean, not really. Like, it's the normal kind of garbage it always is. Because all of our sites are garbage. Hey, fishing level 1.
Nice.
Hey, 500. Oh, almost 600. If I sold a few more fibers.
What was it, like 3,000 for backpack?
Ah. Yep. Foil piece.
But your shit's watered.
Yeah, but my thing's watered, yeah. And fish.
Now you can catch the rainy weather fish.
Yeah. And also, it takes less stamina. I have more.
Wait, it takes less stamina, right?
It takes less stamina. No, it takes. I leveled up, therefore it takes less stamina.
I was like, because of the rain?
No, because I leveled up. It takes less stamina, and the
So that
bar is now a little bit larger. It's not that noticeable. Like, it's noticeable.
It's minor.
Yeah.
It's a gradual increase, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
The level, like, the first level up doesn't make that much of a difference. Well,
level 10, that bar's a good size.
mm-hmm.
Put on the tackle that further increases it. Oh man. Legendary fish, watch out. See, here's the problem with the Joja. The membership costs money, and then each of the bundles costs a good amount of money. So
I mean, that's the difference, right? Is collecting all the items versus just collecting money.
yeah.
The way you play and wanting to just fish, JoJo probably works out better, actually.
Well, it takes 100 some odd, 100 or 200,000. I forget what the actual amount is, but it's like, I think it's like 100 some odd thousand monies in order to like fully pay off everything, which is a lot of money.
It is. Just, I mean, are you otherwise going to collect all the community center stuff?
No, heck no.
Well, then there you go. That's why I'm saying the JoJo one is better. But I'm not saying it's good. I do not support the capitalism.
Yes, this is capitalism, Ron. I am being evil and supporting the capitalism.
You are.
But I mean, apparently I'm the villain, so...
You are, apparently.
Well, I'm a villain. What does that mean? Can I be the good guy?
Like, what it means is that you get 100 gold from Flounder.
It's only 100 gold?
Only 100.
Mm.
Well, you don't have any of the power-up things yet.
Yeah, that's the thing is, the question also becomes, do I go with my normal crab pot route, or do I go with the increased money route?
Angler is an extra 50%.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you like doing the fishing for the fishing. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to be spending the time to, like, go collect all the crab pots. Especially because crab pots only give you so much money. Like, those are pretty cheap fish.
They're lobster and... Because it's the beach, it would be more lobsters. Crabs and lobsters. I don't know how much they are worth.
Well, fortunately for you, I have the wiki up.
Hey, perfect.
Lobster is only 120. Crab is 100. So it's a little bit more. But
getting the 50% of flounder is then 150. So it's little of column A, little of column B at that point. Like,
not to mention, at that point, like, are you also gonna get the no trash, or are you also just gonna get a ton of trash in the process?
Get it. I would continually get the no bait option because you would be better off at that point.
You would, but like
it stops a guarantee, but the problem is with the no trash option, then you
still have to spend like the bait.
You have to spend the bait, which could be spent elsewhere.
On actual fishing, which is the part you enjoy more, yeah.
So if you get the no bait option, yes, you're getting trash, but one, trash can be recycled into other things, or it can just be sold.
I mean, I'm still like, wow. The soggy newspaper can turn into like cloth. That's
where
great.
That's where most of our cloth honestly comes from. because we
I
don't
know.
because we don't have the thing that makes cloth.
Well, we do. I think.
No, I don't
I thought
think.
we got
No, I don't think we do.
No?
No,
Maybe I'm just like fine.
I don't think we have the wheel.
I mean, I know my personal has the wheel.
I don't think
Maybe
we
I'm
do.
thinking my personal.
And just straight coal. Come on, where's that bad luck of mine? In the sense of I've randomly found diamonds. Like, I think one of the times, like, I just randomly started up and it was like, one of my first thing was like, here's a diamond, and I'm like, okay.
I mean, that's rare, right?
Yeah, I don't know the percentage chance.
Okay, but still, it's not the most common thing.
But I don't know, what else? I'm actually getting really close to getting done Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which is nice.
Nice.
I spent, no, I think it was like it was like Monday or Tuesday. I messaged you and I'm like, whoops, I spent the last 4 hours grinding.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
I ended an episode on, I think I was in like the 40s. And I'm at like the second to last chapter of the game. I just got the last party member. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grind. I'm now like 55. And I'm like, okay. I'm not good. I'm not at high enough level to, I think, beat the final boss. But like, I can basically beat this next chapter with no issue. The problem is it has the normal RPG thing of like, there's so many flippin' side quests. And in between each chapter, there's a little intermission where a few more side quest opens up and where they kind of expect you to go through and do all your like, party member side quests. Because each party member has a few side quests tied to them. So like, I think by the time I was done grinding, I had unlocked every party member's remaining side quest, which is like 12 side quests opened up for me, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I think like I did one video after that grinding, and I was able to do 2 side quests. Before I'm like, this video's running long. I need to stop it. It's bad.
Well, I mean, you are able to just cut it where you see fit.
Yeah. So I'm just like, that's getting close to done. Once I'm done this round of side quests, it's basically, okay, time to just blitz through the rest of the game at that point. Which is nice.
Well, do that.
I need to sit down and record. Like, those 2 side quests.
Well, then do that.
Those 2 side quests took like up an hour. Doing like 10 of them, that's like a day.
Doing 10 of them, if 2 of them took an hour, it's like 5 hours. There are 24 hours in a day.
I'm not awake
I'm
for
a
20.
Titan.
I'm not awake for 24 hours.
I mean, you shouldn't be, but you should still be awake for more than 5 hours a day.
We'll see about that.
Good.
But I'm hoping to finish that, because then after that finishes, and obviously after the review session goes up, I'll be able to do Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'll thinking about starting Final Fantasy 1. Which is fun, because I've never actually played more than a few hours of Final Fantasy 1. And that was back on the Wii. So, like,
So this will be a much improved experience.
So I had the problem. So when I first played Final Fantasy 1, right, like it starts you right outside of a town, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go fight a thing, not realizing that when it starts you out front of the town, it expects you to go into the town and equip your party, because your party starts up with nothing, no weapons, no armor, nothing. I fought goblins, and then they basically one-shot me.
Good job.
And I'm like, what?
What?
I'm like,
A
what?
little bit of an oopsies there.
How was I supposed to know they would start me as nothing?
By checking the menu.
My first thought is not check the menu. Honestly.
See, this is why we've said that you like the games where you just like charge in and bonk around. And I'm just like, where do I go strategize? Where is my time to strategize? I don't understand. I don't comprehend. I need to be given a little war room so that I can plan out how I'm going about.
They also removed one of the so the original Final Fantasy had like the enemy spawn was like a grid based. So like depending on what grid you're on, depended on what monsters were popping up, it had the adverse effect of there was one area that was sticking slightly into another grid. And that grid was like monsters from like the 3rd or 4th dungeon.
Oh no.
So there is a thing where if you and like that peninsula is like not that far from the start of the game. So what people did was they leveled up a little bit, and then they went over there, like grabbed like tents and stuff like that, went over there, managed to beat like a few fights, and like it powered leveled you super high, and then like you're able to just steamroll through most of the game.
Nice.
But like obviously fighting those enemies is really hard.
Well, yeah.
They in the Pixel remake they completely removed that because I think in the like PSP version they kept it like as just a fun little like nod to the original, but like in the Pixel remake they're like, no, we're not bringing this back. We're fixing this. Which sucks, but it's kind of better off not doing that. Because you can't just power level your way through the game at that point. Oh, Sharky and the RPG talk.
Yep.
I'm sorry I bore everyone with it.
Who said you bore everyone?
Me.
Well, that's inaccurate.
Then
You
what?
should stop lying to our chat.
Why would I lie to our chat?
I don't know. Why are you lying to our chat?
I'm not lying to our chat.
You're lying to our chat. Because you're claiming that you bore everyone even though you don't.
It's because it's true. Am I gonna level up fishing today? Wondering if I'm gonna level up fishing today.
Why do you lie to me, Father?
I'm not lying!
You are lying.
I'm not.
Very rude.
I'm not lying.
You are. Very rude.
Magic, tell me that I didn't bore you. And if it's not boredom, it's probably confusion.
I mean, confusion is different than boredom, though.
That's true. Yeah, I got the treasure chest. Come on, fish. Yee, meal. Copper. I'm a STEM major. I'm pretty used to confusion, and in fact, actively seek it out. Is that what STEM majors do?
I mean, at least for science, I feel like that's the whole basis of science.
That's
And engineering is like full of confusion.
I mean, that's because engineers are like, I don't understand how this works. I don't care. It just works.
Yeah.
At least that's the engineers that I know.
Yeah.
Are like, I don't care. This works. It's fine. It's not going to kill anybody, I think.
That's what you think.
Holy crap, I actually fished the whole day away.
That's what you do. Isn't that what you said you would do?
That is what I do. That is also what I said I do. But that sentence from Magic must be why they watch Kingdom Hearts, actively seeking out the confusion.
Yep.
Because,
Sounds about right.
because that is what Kingdom Hearts is.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Oh, poor Kingdom Hearts.
Poor Kingdom Hearts.
Poor Kingdom
No,
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts makes a fuck ton of money. That's why they kept doing it, right?
That is true. This is true.
Not poor. Kingdom Hearts is rich off of our money.
Disney is rich off of our money.
Yep.
I keep seeing online people basically like Twitter argumenting over each other about who owns Kingdom Hearts. Is it Square or is it Disney? Because even though it's like, no, Disney owns this, like, it's been pretty much said all the time Disney owns this. Some people are like, I leveled up twice in one day? I didn't know that was possible.
What? Oh. Good job.
I literally didn't know that was possible.
I didn't either, actually.
I thought it, like, capped you out.
Now we know, I guess. I'm more surprised you didn't skip straight to 2 after the first day then. But oh well.
Oh, it was because I didn't catch enough fish. It's literally, I just didn't catch enough fish. Because, or I didn't catch enough of the right fish. Because each fish has their own point value. And so I didn't get enough points from the stuff that I fished up. I fished up some eels and stuff, and I fished up a bunch of silver stars yesterday, which is what raised me up so high. It also helped that it was raining, so, like, I literally could fish until, like, almost midnight with no issue. But yeah, it was basically, like, I see a lot of, like, people just be like, Square owns it, they're the developers, and people have been like, no, that's literally not how it works. Like, all these copyrights are for Disney. Like, if they're... It's been said, and also, like, even when you boot up the game, one of the first things it says is, basically, everything's owned by Disney except for Tarzan and stuff owned by Square specifically. Tarzan, Winnie the Pooh, and I think actually Peter Pan are the 3 non-Disney copyrights other than Square Enix.
Alright then.
Sorry, I know way too much about Kingdom Hearts.
it's fine.
I know.
I just told you it's fine.
Oh, man. Day 4. I'm almost at 3,000. Actually,
Almost.
let me bring up the
Soon you'll be able to get the backpack.
Oh, whoops. I was doing something on my phone, so I missed it. I was actually seeing if I could find out how much it costs for the JoJo Mart stuff. JoJo Mart membership, that's where I wanted to go. Yeah, I'm actually almost able to buy the membership.
How much is the membership?
$5,000.
But you're going for backpack first?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or no?
Oh yeah, I'm going for backpack first. Wait, so that's... Okay, so it costs 140,000 in order to get everything. It's $5,000 for the membership, 15,000 for the minecarts, 20 for the panning, 25 for the bridge, 35 for greenhouse, and 40 for bus. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is there a way to get that? Oh, okay. If you complete the JoJo Mart bundle, you can buy an auto petter.
Auto petter?
Yeah, it's a tool used to automatically pet barn and coop animals every day.
You're gonna take away the worst or the best part of taking care of animals?
It has to be placed inside of a barn or coop. But apparently it can also be found in the Skull Cavern.
I mean, yeah, I think I've heard of it before. I just... Joja also wants to take away the best part of, like, owning animals?
I thought that the best part of owning the animals was all the cheese and mayo you got.
No, it's definitely petting the animals.
Like, the amount of money we made off of cheese and mayo.
Yes. But I must inform you that the best part of owning animals is actually still just petting the animals. And then they love you. Then they give you better stuff.
Yeah, but that better stuff just then becomes the cheese and mayo.
Okay, but then you make better cheese out of it.
So honestly, it all goes back to the best part is the cheese and mayo.
No, the best part is petting the animals.
The cheese and mayo are just byproducts?
Yes. Suddenly decided to try again at playing Starbound, and I don't know why.
Fisherman.
Hmm?
I've got the fisherman achievement.
Thanks, very mean.
I'm defished.
Are you underfished?
I'm under defiscated. bait. Can't even use bait yet. I mean, I have a good amount of bait. I just can't even use bait yet.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get a better rod.
Well, that comes from also making money.
Well, that also comes from leveling up fishing.
Yeah, that too.
Eat the seaweed. Why? Trying to think of what else to talk about. What else is there to talk about?
Yeah? I don't know.
I don't know. It sucks here. There's a heat wave going on.
Yeah, that sucks.
It was only supposed to be for 2 days, but then haha, guess what? They decided a third day of it.
Alright, well, I guess you gotta complain to God.
God, why you do this to me? There, I complained.
Good job.
You happy?
Nope, I'm never happy.
Well,
But I applaud your efforts.
I don't hear any applause.
Better?
I didn't hear any applause.
Oh, did it get filtered out?
Yeah, it did.
Well, too bad then.
Which is the funniest part because it was like silence, silence, silence. Better.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Too bad. What's for you then?
Tell your child a story.
I'll tell a story.
Yeah, tell your child a story.
What kind of story?
I don't know. See, my brain is too focused on fishing and having songs play on loop in the back of my head.
In the back of your head.
Yeah.
There's usually just songs annoying me in the forefront of my head.
Oh, hey, a bird can see there. See, it's like screaming at the back of my head, trying to be like, you should, may I have a ghost story, Momther? It is Friday the 13th.
Story.
It is Friday the 13th.
I think it was it a Romanian story? I was reading earlier, like a Romanian fairy tale that I think is like part of the basis for Slender Man, actually, if I remember right, is that this mother and her two daughters went out into the woods, but then the tall man appeared and possessed the mother, and the mother then, I think, handed one of the daughters an axe and told her to kill her sister. So the daughter instead ran home to tell her father, who went into the woods after them to, like, save the mom and sister, I guess. And then the mother later came walking out of the forest holding the heads of both the father and the sister. And the tall man appeared and came out of their fireplace and wrapped his shadowy knuckles around the remaining daughter's throat from the fireplace. Is that a good ghost story? I don't know if that's a good ghost story. I don't think it is.
Interesting.
It's a very terror-ish kind of fairy tale, which is about as close as I can get, I guess.
I mean,
Like, I don't know how to write ghost stories. I know how to write body horror. Would
I'm
you like me to read you one of my body horror stories I've written recently?
'twas enjoyable. I mean,
I enjoyed it.
most of the fairy tales were not like happy-go-lucky. They usually ended up with at least one person dying brutally.
Yeah. Gruesome death. Sounds great.
Cause what was it? Was it Cinderella that the evil queen got? No, Cinderella. I forget what happened. I think it was Snow White. It was like crows pecked at the queen until she dies. One of them had
I think that
them.
might have been Cinderella then, because I believe the ending to Snow White
Was
might
Snow
have.
White the dancing until die?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I know one of them was like dancing on hot coals until death.
Yeah. There's no happily ever after.
And I mean,
Reality.
Little Mermaid was
Someone
just Little
always
Mermaid.
wants to ruin your happiness.
Little Mermaid was just Little Mermaid. That was a mess.
That was some shit.
Also, something a gay story.
What?
There's speculation. Obviously, there is not. Like, it is not confirmed because it could never be confirmed. About Hans Christian Andersen wrote it as basically a love letter to one of the guys that he loved. And I mean, Little Mermaid's weird. Little Mermaid's like weird.
Mermaid is interesting.
I don't know how Disney saw that and decided.
The same way Disney looked at all of these stories and decided, like, yep, we're gonna make a movie out of this for kids.
I mean, Snow White was basically, Snow White was so dramatically different. It was great. There was no kiss. It's great.
I think I was reading, because I was basically looking up, like, dark fairy tales earlier, because one of the jobs I have to write for this prompt game thing I mentioned for the 666, like, one of the prompts was "You're the Darkest Fairy Tale," and we got one request for that. So I was like, all right, what are good, dark fairy tales for me to base it on in the first place?
Yes.
Yes.
Just the yes.
Yeah. But I was just kind of trying to figure out what's a good one to use as a basis for the thing I'm going to be writing. Because, I mean, it is fan fiction. Basically, the way the game worked, like the prompt game thing, is that people can write in a request thing for one character with one prompt. And we have, like, 20-something prompts, but most people chose from, like, the same handful. Like, I want to say a lot of the prompts got used at least once. And I think all but one character got a request. But yeah, we got only one for this Darkest Fairy Tale request. We got one for We're in the City of Wonder for the Demon Prince. I'm looking forward to writing that one. In the meantime, I have to first write this You're the Darkest Fairy Tale for this character who's... They constantly call him a scumbag. So I'm like, all right, how am I gonna make a fairy tale out of a scumbag?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be a good.
The one I was thinking so far a little bit about was I don't like this isn't how the original original Rapunzel story goes, right? But Tangled,
Yeah.
he was a thief or whatever,
Yeah.
and basically the character they requested is the Avatar of Greed. So I was thinking like, oh, Avatar of Greed who frequently like steals his brother's shit and stuff. That might be good
What am I naming the
to
doggo?
like use as a starting point.
What am I
What are you
naming the?
naming doggo? I don't know.
I think in one of the versions, I don't know if it's the original Rapunzel. No, that's Sleeping Beauty. I think it was Sleeping Beauty. Like she gets pregnant while asleep and gives birth while asleep.
Okay.
Yeah. These stories suck. I'm going to stop. Say I closed my eyes. Say stop when I should stop with the random. Say stop when I should stop hitting the random button.
I think you should name it after a fish.
I'm hitting the random button.
Stop.
Birdie.
Birdie the fish.
No, Birdie the dog.
Oh, sorry, Birdie the dog. Alright. Birdie the dog owned by a fish.
I can buy a rod. Me said hat.
Oh, also this week, I watched a silly movie about the wise King Solomon. But like they made some strange decisions about it.
Oh.
So,
I mean, Solomon was a strange person.
okay, but like basically they kind of made it almost like high school teen drama, but in this very like
What?
one review we came across described as like Saturday morning cartoon style.
What?
And I feel like that's accurate. It's sort of yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yes?
Please explain?
I would if I knew what more to say, but I don't. Like they still have made references to him being called Wise King Solomon, but he's just kind of like a dickwad, and then the Queen of Sheba
I mean,
comes and he's like, ooh, she's hot. Even though she was never one of his wives, is my understanding. Though he might have had a child with her eventually. But then they're like teenagers and she's just talking about how like the girls only care about what brand camel a guy has. And like fussing over her makeup and her clothes and stuff. And he's just like, oh, she's so pretty. She's so hot. I have to bring a demon into Jerusalem so that she'll think that I am very capable as also demon hunting like my father was. And so then she'll also like me, and then I can date her or something like that. Some shit like that. It was very dumb.
I blanked out so hard on that.
On
what you said. I heard it, and then, like, the words didn't process. So then I'm like, wait, what did you just say?
I don't need to.
I heard something about releasing a demon and being a demon hunter, and, like, and then I'm
Well,
like,
so,
what?
I don't know about Christianity or whatever, right? But like, within demonology and whatnot, like Solomon does like get abandoned by God. Well, I think this is where Christianity and demonology kind of split off. But basically, Solomon like learned to control a bunch of demons with a ring that he's supposed to have received from the Archangel Michael. Though this movie made it that he received the ring from his father David that had like leveled the city of Edom to the ground, and then the guy who I guess would have been prince of that or something came looking for revenge and wanted to kill Solomon, blah blah blah. Some shit like that.
I don't remember this in Veggie Tales. Look, I think Solomon David were basically like some of the like these are the most beloved character like people by God, and like
I can say for Solomon, basically what happens is that he's, you know, known as the wise King Solomon, blah blah blah. And he just, because he thinks he's so like rich and smart and powerful or whatever, he just kind of decides that he doesn't have to listen to rules like don't take too many wives and don't hoard too much wealth. He decides that's fine and it doesn't apply to him. And then God is like, well, it does apply to you, and I don't like you anymore.
So
this is where I'm like, God, you're kind of a dickwad.
So
is that God is like, I don't respect you anymore, and you don't deserve to rule anymore. But because I respect your father David, I'm not going to take the kingdom from you. You're going to continue getting to rule and whatever until you die. But then once you die and your son inherits it, then I'm going to start a civil war in your land as a consequence for your actions. And I'm just like, wow, way to punish his son.
No. Like,
that's apparently the story. I don't know.
So, what, the way that the Bible story works, right, is that, hold on, I need to pull this up so I don't get the facts wrong, and facts in, heavy quotes. Let me. Let's just. Sorry, I'm.
Here's your random demonology fact. I know no one's redeemed one, but that's the thing, I guess.
So, from my understanding, was the whole thing with the wisdom of it was God asked him a question like, hey, I will give you anything your heart desires. Just name it and I will grant it to you. I don't care what it is, just name it. And Solomon basically is just like, can you just make me wise?
Yes.
And God's like, oh, so you aren't asking for, like, the entire world or for me to kill somebody? Okay, cool. Here's all the wisdom and stuff, but here's also all this other crap with it. So, like, the prosperity and the wealth and all that stuff, all comes, from that.
Yes.
Not as...
I don't think we're talking about the same point of Solomon's life.
But, like, it's... But that, like... That was not a, like... It wouldn't have then become a... like, God putting that against him because God was granting that to him.
No. God gave him the wisdom and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you liked Solomon. But then, after being given the wisdom and stuff, Solomon's like, oh, well, you're not supposed to have too many wives, because the reasoning apparently was because if you have too many wives from foreign lands, they will corrupt you and, like, bring you into, like, worshiping other gods and stuff, and that's bad. But he's like, oh, I am wise, I know better, it's fine. Well, then he starts, you know, actually getting into other religions and stuff. You know, exposed to other cultures and all, and, because of that, he takes like 700 wives.
Yeah,
he becomes super fucking rich.
He has 700 wives and 300 concubines. Yes.
Yeah.
That's not
like that's those are the things that he's not supposed to do, right?
No. It literally that is obviously, I'm not saying somebody should have 700 flippin' wives. No. But that is not, like, oh my gosh, like, God's...
I don't know. The things I was researching were like, you're not supposed to have like tons and tons of wives and hoard all of this wealth and stuff. But Solomon, because he had the wisdom, was just like, it's fine. I know better, so it's fine. And then loses God's favor.
Anyway, I'll get back to the... I prefer...
Sharky needs to debate me now.
No, I'm getting back to the Stardew. I prefer the Odin. Losing an eye? And almost dying?
You know, that sounds like something that Magic would say.
'Cause didn't, like, Odin basically, like, hang himself off of the tree for, like, a week?
Worth it.
In order to, like, get the ability to, like, do magic or whatever?
Look, if you only lose one eye, what's wrong? Come on, you still have a perfectly good eye.
Yeah, but that's what his crows are for. To gather all the information. Yay, 100 more gold. Yeah, you can sit. Okay. Odin was crazy. But at least he wasn't Zeus levels of crazy.
That's a lot of crazy.
I mean, Odin had Loki to deal with, so that's not fun. Loki, I'll just gift you my son, the horse. Who who I gave birth to as a horse.
What's wrong with that?
Which I think happened because they were trying to scam somebody out of, like, not paying to give them a wall. If I remember right. These stories are messed up. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, it's been an hour and a half. How has it been an hour and a half?
Yes.
Stardew Valley, fishing simulator.
For Sharky, at least.
I mean, yeah. What else am I gonna do? Like, mine?
Yes.
Why would I do that?
More fun?
What is this fun? What is this that you speak of? I know somebody put something in the chat.
I mean, they sell actual fishing simulators, Sharky. No.
Do they? No, they do. But they're all
But, like,
bad.
That's not what Sharky's here for. Sharky's here for this fishing simulator.
Look, I've done...
The one that wasn't actually intended to be a fishing simulator, but it is one now!
The one that, like, everyone just, like, the vast majority of players hate the fishing in this game.
They do. Which means Sharky likes it. In fact, Sharky loves it.
Look, I've played this. I've done Final Fantasy 15 fishing. I've done Final Fantasy 14 fishing. I've done
Haven't
Animal
you
Crossing
done
fishing.
Final Fantasy 15 VR fishing.
No, because I don't own a PSVR. And I
You're
don't think
right,
I
that
have the
one must be-
space for that.
I need to do the VR fishing for Final Fantasy 15.
And I don't think I have the
They
space for that.
literally sold a Final Fantasy VR fishing game.
I'm sorry, can we go back to Final Fantasy fishing real quick? Yes. So Final Fantasy 14 and 15 both have fishing in it. And then also they have the VR fishing game, which is based on the Final Fantasy 15 fishing.
Yeah, that's where they made a whole VR game about
Fishing.
fishing.
Yeah. So, like, yes, Final Fantasy has fishing mechanics in some of their games. I don't know about... I mean, I've also done near fishing. Near fishing is pretty bog standard. It's basic. Near fishing is basically like Animal Crossing fishing. Nothing special to write home about. Just more annoying because achievements are tied to getting one of every fish. Which is despicable. I'm trying to think, what other fishing have I done? What other games have fishing mechanics?
All of them at this point.
No, not every game has a fishing mechanic. Kingdom Hearts does not have a fishing mechanic.
Yet.
I've gone fishing once in my entire life, and the only thing I remember is I killed the fish before I got it out of the water because the hook went through the gills.
Violent. Good job.
Only time I've ever gone fishing in my entire life. I also remember being scared because I thought I was gonna have the hook like stick in me when I was casting it out because I was like 10. I hope that answers the question. Rice shoot.
Yeah. What about it?
I got some.
Yes.
I didn't know you could get some in a fishing treasure chest.
Oh, and a fishing treasure chest.
Yes.
Well,
I got...
considering how Stardew is, I just no longer question the things that you can receive from the treasure chest.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I got, like, copper, bait, and a bamboo shoot.
Wait, a bamboo shoot or a rice shoot? These are different things, you know?
I need to double check it. I honestly already forget. But yeah, no, that was the only time I've ever gone fishing. So, I honestly can't say I like it or not. Because I don't have the experience.
I mean, that's more experience than I have.
I mean, yeah, but I was so young that, like, I basically have blocked out all those memories. It's honestly surprising I remember as much as I do. I should just go through and write all the fishing mechanics in game. Hey! Got another achievement. What's that achievement? Catch 100 fish. It's day 5. And
Also sounds like you.
And I couldn't catch a fish on the first day.
Yeah, that sounds just like you.
Oh my gosh, that's an average of 25 fish per day.
Saves a lot of time when you can fish right here. For
That is true. Oh my gosh, that's actually very handy when it gets to like the octopus season, which I think is summer. Summer at night.
I don't know, let me find out.
I believe it's summer like 8 to 2.
Octopus. Summer 6 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh, it's 6 a.m. Ooh.
to 1 p.m. Ocean. Summer, any weather.
Oh, then what one am I thinking of that's like super flippin' late in
Eels?
the summer? I've gotten a bunch of eels.
Let me check. Summer fish at night. I think I know what you're talking about. It's not an. Is
it squid? Is it? It's either the
oh,
squid.
it might be squid. Let me check.
Hey, I got 2 aquamarines.
Squid is 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. in winter.
Oh, winter. Then is it the super thing?
Oh, super cucumber?
Yeah, maybe that it.
Yeah, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. ocean in the summer and fall.
Those are expensive.
Yes, those sell. Well, those sell for $2.50.
Which for fish?
For fishing, yeah. And if you get the 50% sell price, it's $3.75.
Hey! Foraging level 1, farming level 1. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
No, it's because of the 2 aquamarines. But 2,000? I should get the backpack upgrade.
You should. That'll be very useful.
That and, oh, hey. More parsnips. That and... What do I need for scarecrow? Wood, coal, fiber. Well, I don't have any fiber anymore. Making a scarecrow would probably be useful. So I don't lose the small amount of, plants. But I hope I answered your question, Magic, about fishing. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I said something stupid about like, oh yes, let me just rate the fishing mechanics in video games on how.
Yep. That is this dumb thing you were going to do, and you're gonna do it, right?
Mainly because I don't know anything about the fishing mechanics in most games. No.
No?
No.
Well, how will you learn?
Not? Not.
Well, why not?
Because that sounds like a stupid idea. Rate the fishing!
Yeah!
Why do y'all be
Who's
like...
that? Pokemon! How's that? Fishing!
Pokemon fishing is not the worst, it's just not too interesting. Just because, like, all it is just, oh, thing came up, time to battle.
Time to battle?
Like, that's all Pokemon fishing is just, you caught something, time to battle.
Sure.
Oh, you caught something else, press A, time to battle. Which is kind of just meh. I don't want to fight that many Magikarp. I've never gotten a gold Magikarp, and I don't want to try. Oh right, I need one to get the backpack.
Okay, I'll be right back, sorry.
No, you're fine. And outside of the red Gyarados, I've only ever gotten one other shiny, so like... Yes. Got the large backpack. So it's not like I'm swimming in shiny Pokemon. But I mean, I've also never was serious about shiny hunting. I was grinding in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And what I was doing is I was grinding off of Seismitoads. And one of the battles against the Seismitoad was just a shiny. It's not a good looking shiny, like it was meh, but it was a Seismitoad shiny. Seriously? Like one of these days, I know back when X and Y, was like new, I did Eevee. I did try to get a shiny Eevee so I could get a shiny Umbreon, but I eventually gave up, because it's so repetitive. And by the time I was at like 3 full boxes, I'm like, this isn't worth it. And I mean, I was like trading them out and everything. The sucky thing now is with Sword and Shield, like, you basically can't use the Wonder Trade because it's just full of glitched in Pokemon, and Pokemon that will get you, like, banned and stuff. Which sucks because I love the Wonder Trade feature. I hate that it's being abused like that. Because I've gotten some, like, really fun things from it. Like, I remember back in X and Y, like, just, I was just randomly using it, and, like, I got, like, just, I got a Charmander that somebody was, like, trying to, get, like, competitive ready. So, like, it had the competitive move set. It just, like, for a baby Charmander, like, it had the egg move, but it didn't have the right, and I think it had the right nature. It just didn't have the right, like, IVs. So they just Wonder Traded it off because they're like, it's Charmander's not what they wanted. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like, I don't care about competitive, but, like, it had some fun moves. And I think I had a few of those. And obviously getting the, like, Japanese Dittos and French Dittos and Korean Pidgeys and all that stuff was just very interesting. Oh, man. I miss that. I am actually excited for the new one. Like Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond or whatever it is. And mainly because I played Platinum like a decade after it came out. So, like, it was, it didn't have, like, that impact for me because it was just like, okay, well, at that point it was basically X and Y did it better. Same thing with, like, oh man, the Sinnoh Underground. Yeah, I never actually touched the Sinnoh Underground. Because it was just like, I was just like, I don't fully get this, and there's other stuff for me to do. So I never really touched it. I kind of hope they do a remake of Black and White, because at some point, obviously years from now, because I played that game and I flippin' hated it, but I hear so much love for it, and so many people talk about some of the good things that it has, and I'm like, all I remember is a few specific sections and me despising that game. So, like, I don't know, I think, like, if they ever come out with a remake, I might try it just to give the, that, a second chance. Because man, those Platinum was a lot of fun. I think I've played through Platinum twice. Just in my spare time. I'm also very interested to see what they act like, because it's Diamond and Pearl. What of, like, are they going to pull a Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and like bring in a portion of Platinum or remix a portion of Platinum into something? Or are they going to is Giratina going to play a part in it? Are they just gonna ignore Giratina? Is it going to be like a side thing that you can find? I'm very interested to know, because I'm used to, I didn't play Diamond or Pearl, so I'm used to like, okay, getting to the top of the mountain and okay, time to fight Giratina. Like, it's not time to fight Palkia. Yeah, it would be very nice. I actually never finished Omega Ruby, because I think I have Omega Ruby. I never finished it, so I actually never played any of the Delta episode. Like, I think I've seen the Delta episode, so I know what happens in it, but I've never played it. I remember I got to the point where you fought Groudon. I might have beat Groudon and never gotten back to it. So I'm basically like at the end of the game and never touched it since. You know, the Sharky problems. And I mean, that's kind of what Pokemon's been doing for a bunch of the stuff. Like, the Ultra...
Sorry, that took me so long.
No, you're fine. No, I was just talking Pokemon. I was talking about the remakes that are coming out this year. The Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, or whatever they're called. Which I'm excited to try, because it's been forever since I've played Platinum, and I'm very interested to see if they bring over any of Platinum stuff into the like Diamond and Pearl. Because I never played base Diamond Pearl. I only played Platinum. So like, I never faced off and caught Dialga and Palkia. It was always, okay, time to fight Giratina. I think I caught an Iridium fish. I think I have an Iridium starfish.
Seriously?
I think so.
Are you able to get an Iridium starfish this early on?
I don't know how fish quality works.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I have an Iridium star herring. What did you just swear?
You say that like I don't swear normally.
No, but
You're the one who doesn't normally swear.
No, I didn't fully hear you, so...
So you questioned whether I did? Of course I fucking did.
What did you
Who
say?
the fuck are you talking to?
What did you say?
I said, what the fuck?
See, I think I didn't hear the whatta, and I just heard the last word, which is, I'm like, wait.
Then why did you ask what I said? You heard what swear I said.
But yeah, I don't know how the fish rating works. All I know is getting a perfect raises it a star. So I'm guessing if it was a gold star, and I get a perfect, it would this early it would raise it.
Wait, what is your fishing at now?
Let me check after this.
Uh-huh.
I think it's at 4.
Hmm.
It's at
5.
But I didn't pick anything. Oh, I think I got to 5 today.
Yeah, okay. Well, what are you gonna pick?
The money.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because I do know that it does, like, auto... Like, it doesn't show, but it auto bumps you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice. I do like that about it. But wow, I am surprised I got an iridium fish.
Yeah. On day 6.
Yeah.
And you couldn't fish the first day.
And I couldn't fish the first day. This is 5 days of fishing.
Madness.
It's literally been a level a day.
Madness.
I am the ultimate. And I don't even have... Remember, I don't even have an updated fishing rod yet. I haven't bought it.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah, I actually... So I went and bought the backpack. Which was 2,000.
Wait, so when you hit 10, are you gonna choose the 50% more instead of 25% more? Or are you gonna go for double treasure chance?
Oh, I would get the 50%.
You don't want treasure?
It's not worth it.
I don't know, you've gotten diamonds.
Yeah, I've gotten diamonds in the past, but like... Fisher... I only got 998. It was only 60.
Hmm?
It was only 60 gold.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a herring.
Yeah, it's like...
Normally, we sashimi that shit.
Yeah.
Along with all the anchovies. Not that you usually get so many of those, because usually you're doing lake fish.
Yeah, I am
Lake
usually...
and river fish. Have
yeah.
you done that lake and river fishing yet?
No.
Why not?
I've only been doing river fishing.
Even on the day when you bought the backpack?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Why?
What are Willie's hours? Can you check for me?
Yeah, I'll check.
And it might change because it's raining. I don't know.
Let's see, the fish shop is open from 9 to 5 on non-rainy Saturdays.
It's Sunday.
Or, sorry, closed on non-rainy Saturdays.
Oh, poop.
9 to 5. So it sounds like 9 to 5 every day, but on rainy Saturdays it's closed.
But I thought you said it's closed on any non-rainy... Oh, okay. So I just have...
Sorry, I was trying to interpret because they put the hours separately from like... It says like open and then it says closed. So it says open hours, which is 9 to 5. But then it says closed on non-rainy Saturdays.
Okay, so that's why I couldn't see him yesterday, was because it was a Saturday and so he was closed.
Yeah. But apparently on rainy Saturdays it would still be open.
Okay, so I'll just wait till 9. I can get the upgraded fishing rod.
Uh-huh.
Because I think I should have enough for the upgraded fishing rod.
It depends which one.
It's the first one. I know the second one's 7,000.
The second one is 7,500 actually.
What's
The
the first?
first one is 1,800.
Yeah, then I have enough.
Yeah.
That will give me ability to use bait so I can get more.
Although if you're fishing this, like if you're earning this fast, would it hurt to just wait until you can get the 7,000?
That's actually fair, yeah.
I mean, considering the rate you're making money at, it seems like you could just do that. That
It
matter.
also depends on, because I have to be level, like, 7.
For that matter, you received cookies. That sells for 140. If you wanted to sell that.
No, I'm going to use it so I
Although
can
it
fish
will
more.
be more useful at that point for healing energy.
Yeah. I think I have to be, like, level 7 in order to get the second fishing rod unlocked. So,
Oh, do you?
yeah. You have to hit a certain point in your fishing skill in order to unlock the second fishing rod.
Level 6.
Oh, it's only level 6? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just hit 5, so.
Well, how quickly am I going to get to level 6?
I feel like by the point you reach 7,500 gold, you'll have gotten to level 6.
I'm also getting some river fish, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
To, like, fill out the collection.
I mean, that's why I was asking earlier. Have you caught river and lake fish? And then you said no.
Nope.
Well, now you're catching some river ones.
If I look at my collection, like, look how empty this is.
Yeah. I mean, there's also a lot of times of the year that haven't become available yet.
I actually don't think that's that bad for... Is there exclusive fish for spring rain?
Let me check.
Because I know walleye is exclusive to rain, but that's fall.
Spring, rain, legend. Requires level 10 fishing, though.
Wait, that's exclusive to rain?
Spring, rain requires level 10 fishing.
Yeah, I knew it requires level 10 fishing. I didn't know it was exclusive to rain.
That's what it says.
Interesting.
All of the other rain fish for spring have other seasons as well. So spring, rain, the only exclusive is legend.
Man, I haven't had walleye for so long. The only fish I've had are, like, the normal quote-unquote, like, tilapia.
I very rarely eat tilapia. You're saying normal from a very specific perspective.
White people perspective.
I mean, like, yes and no, because even white people eat salmon.
Hey, we're bait.
More bait.
Hey, that's good. I think I'm at, like, 60 bait just from the treasure chests.
And yet, when we play co-op, I have to give you all my bug meat.
Yeah, because I don't get bait.
Well, why don't you get bug meat on our, or why don't you get bait on our file?
I don't, it doesn't spawn. Instead, I get diamonds and dinosaur eggs.
I mean, I'll take the diamonds and dinosaur eggs over your bait, actually. 'Cause getting you bait is really easy.
Oh, yeah, you literally just go to, like, level 10 and just destroy for, like, a few minutes.
Yeah, I just wander around the first couple levels of the dungeon and I'm like, oh, here's a bunch of bait.
I mean,
Here's a bunch of bug meat for you. Here you go.
it's honestly at the point where...
Even better
Hey,
when
look,
it's
your
not.
husband.
Husband! Health programmer husband!
Honestly, where we are in our file, it's easier just to go to the sewer dungeon. Because that's all bugs.
Yeah. But I mean, even before that,
Yeah.
like before we had that, getting bug meat's super easy.
Yeah. They look cool.
It's when it swarms in the normal dungeon, actually, it's great.
Yeah.
Because those only take like 1 or 2 hits. And will very quickly give you whatever.
Actually, let me... I was gonna go back, but let me continue doing fishing here.
You know, it pains me that you're not going to befriend anyone, because you would get more energy if you cooked algae soup. But if you don't befriend anyone, you won't get the recipe.
It also takes a while to get algae soup.
It's only 3 hearts, Clint.
Yeah, but that means talking to Clint.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, but like 4 algae for algae soup, 4 green algae is 75 health versus each one was giving you what, 13 or 75 energy versus just now you were getting like 13, so that's under 60 for 4 of them.
But that also requires me to be
Now if only you lived on a fucking beach, huh?
No, the beach doesn't give them. Well, it does, but it hasn't been. It's been giving seaweed.
I think you can also crop things with seaweed. White algae is even better, I think. Yeah, white algae, you only need 2 of them. But at base, it gives you 20 healing, or 20 energy back. And pale broth, which only requires 2 pieces, gives you 125. You should befriend Marnie up to 3.
Shouldn't.
Or just like befriend Linus and get your fucking sashimi.
Come on. Come
Anyway,
on.
I think people should befriend Linus.
Come on.
It does give you 75 energy.
And
your...
yeah. Gold catfish.
Good job.
I mean, I technically could eat a catfish, and that gives me a good amount of energy.
Yeah,
Just
but
eat
then
it.
you have to eat a catfish instead of selling it.
That is true. This is again where I'm like, I don't have.
Seaweed. If you have rice, you can make food. If you have rice and fish and a seaweed, you can make maki rolls. Although then you need to start growing rice probably.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's worth it to buy the rice. Yeah, if you buy the rice, it's $250 at Joja Mart. 200 at Pierre's.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah, so at that point, it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
But if you grow the rice, then that will be useful. Although then you also have to give up one of your fish, so at that point, sashimi's better.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to the farm now. Yeah, I'm not level 6 yet. All I know is we've done a lot of sashimi on ours, and we make we make so much that it's just like, okay, let's just sell this 100 sashimi.
No, I sell them like 50 at a time.
Oh, only 50?
Yeah, I don't reach 100 because I sold 50 the day before.
So much sashimi. We're like funding entire stores.
It's great for befriending all of the townspeople except for like a tiny handful that don't like it.
Like the 2.
Um,
I think it's
Evelyn
like
hates it. Evelyn hates it. Kent hates it.
yeah, but
Willie dislikes it.
who cares about Kent?
We only care about Amnesia Kent here.
Nerd.
Hmm?
Called you a nerd?
You're referencing a game we've played on this channel.
I know.
Does it make me a nerd to reference our own content?
Yes.
Fine. I'll accept it. I am a nerd. I've also been informed that most gamers seem to go for Abigail out of the characters. And I believe Kai also romanced Abigail, mainly out of coincidence, but then mentioned that Abigail's the most like her as well.
I don't even remember why I ended up marrying who I married.
Because of the driftwood.
Ah, yes, the trash.
I mean, it is trash, but it is also very rude of you to constantly be like, here's some trash.
It's labeled as trash.
I am aware. But, like, in that, it sort of echoes the toxic men thing. Talking about how they, like, basically disrespecting their partners and stuff. Which is why I don't like it.
Ooh. Ew!
Uh-huh.
And 10 more bait.
More bait.
I swear, whenever I got bait on our co-op, it's like 2.
I wonder if there's been an update to make it more frequent.
There has to be.
I feel like there must be, because it's been coming up a lot.
And it's always 10.
Mm.
That's also the thing. It's always 10 bait. It's never been 10 bait. Maybe after this day I'll take a look.
Are you stopping soon, by the way?
Oh, right. It's been over 2 hours. Holy crap.
It has. I mean, not to rush you, but I'm just... Are you planning to stop soon?
I mean, it's probably going to play like one more day. At the very least. Why? Are you trying to get rid of me?
Hmm?
Said
Well,
why?
I'm trying to decide when I should go, like, make dinner, but then that also requires me to think about what I'm going to have for dinner.
So let me do one more day while you think about what you're going to have for dinner.
It is hard to think of what I'm going to have for dinner if I'm not staring at my fridge. What I should do is probably have something with corn, because I have a bunch of ears of corn in my fridge for whatever reason.
See, you seem to know what's in your fridge.
Somewhat, but I have to stare in my fridge to, like, decide what to do with it.
You just chop it up and you throw it in something.
Huh?
You just chop up your fridge and throw it in something.
I'm not going to chop up my fridge.
What? Why
I
not?
need my fridge to keep my food cold.
Well.
Also, like, metal and stuff does not sound very appetizing.
Master Chef Sharky over there. Yes, I am the Master Chefs. I am the most chefiest chef. Also, my brain wanted to autocorrect that as Master Chief Sharky, and I was very confused for a second.
Well,
Whoa.
I found the list
Of?
of the treasure chest rates, I think.
Yeah. I know the wiki has that.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. bait has, I guess they must have changed it. It says that the number in stack can vary from 1 to 15. But guess what the chances are of bait?
How much?
Yes.
5%.
Higher.
Oh, 25%?
Higher.
Jeez!
28 to 42%.
Jeez!
Bait
How do
appearing.
I never have bait in our file then?
It might have changed.
And also, like, it's consistently been 10.
I don't know about that, because this says number in stack 1 to 15. But in here, it says, the following is a list of all items that can be found inside treasure chests.
Yeah.
The chance column provides the probability per treasure chest that the item will appear if all requirements for the item are met.
Yeah.
Well, bait has no requirements,
Yeah.
it seems. So bait has a 28 to 42% chance.
There's just 20 more bait! But, like, my confusing thing is the 1 to 15, because, like I said, like, it's not been anything other than 10.
It might have updated to always be 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't answer that.
Yeah.
All I know is what the wiki says. The wiki says it's 1 to 15.
Get that late night fishing. Fish night.
It does say a luck. Luck has a small effect on treasure chest contents.
Mm-hmm.
A luck buff can increase the number of items in a stack. Presumably that would also mean that bad luck on a given day might reduce the number of items in a stack, so maybe 10 is the base.
Maybe. That makes sense of why I got 2 aquamarines then.
Oh, aquamarines is multiple items can be found in the same treasure chest. Oh wait. Yeah. Aquamarine. Yeah, the stack for aquamarine is 1 to 4.
Oh, okay.
There have also been, well, there's a bunch of items that don't start appearing until you have at least level 2 fishing, it looks like. But anyway, you're past that.
Yeah, I'm way past that.
And prismatic shard is 6+. Mixed seeds is only if you're under 2. So only that first day.
Only that. Oh, I got like 2,000 there.
Great job.
Almost got enough.
And what level of fishing are you at now?
5 still. I didn't level up yesterday.
So it's a race to... Will you get first? The money or the level?
Watch, it's both at the same time.
I mean, probably.
Well, it's basically, am I going to get it today or am I going to get, like, level 6 today? Because I'm going to...
Or the next day.
Yeah, because I am going to get the amount. It's just...
Anyway, this is me now plugging the fact that we wanted to do an ace farm because Mick suggested it. And so if you want to play with us, I have an extra copy of Stardew too.
And you know what I'll be doing all the time.
Sharky will be our fish provider.
That's literally what I am in all of our co-op files.
I know.
I am the source of steady income.
Then you make snide remarks at me about how I don't ever fish in our files, and I am like, well, because it would be redundant.
Well, in the early game, it's a very solid source of income while you are trying to, like, get your farm up to snuff.
Yeah, but in the early game, I was also trying to go through the mines so I could improve the tools sooner.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, especially because there are 2 of us in co-op, or 3, like, it's okay
Or that
for
one day
of us to
for.
have our tools unavailable because someone else can handle the watering for a day or whatever it is.
Or that one day for.
What?
We had the one day where there was 4 of us.
Ah, yes. Anyway, so Magic, would you like to play with us? And Mick? At some point?
Oh man, you're putting Magic on the spot. Why would you do that to your stream child?
It's just an invitation. They're welcome to say no. People are always welcome to say no to me. Except when you ask, okay, can I die then? That answer is no.
Should be yes.
Oh, no, that's what I was saying is I have an extra copy on Steam. It's also on Switch. I don't know if we can
No.
cross
Crossplay doesn't
Yeah.
work.
but I believe I have an extra Steam copy. Which is why I'm like, any aces that want to play with us, come play with us. We have 1 slot left. We can have a full farm.
And Cole. Stupid Cole.
Because you were a bad child?
I mean, according to my parents, yeah. They used to threaten me with coal every time I started being like, okay, but like Santa's not real.
If you already don't believe that Santa is real, what is the threat of coal supposed to do?
According to them, make me stop saying it. Actually, no, according to them, it was, we're gonna cancel Christmas and all the presents from Santa are gonna go back to the store.
Then you say,
Okay, but Santa ain't giving me anything.
all 0 presents from Santa are going back to the store. Because Santa definitely buys them from the store.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
Santa is obviously part of the capitalistic hellhole that we live in.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of why Santa exists in the first place.
No. Santa has his own workshop.
It's kind of why Santa exists in the first place.
Santa has his own workshop so he can underpay others to do the labor, so he doesn't have to go through normal distributors for the presents.
Okay, but it's kind of why he exists in the first place.
Hmm?
It's kind of why he exists in the first place.
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. No, no, no. Oh, no, no.
Oh no. No, no, no!
Gosh dang it, you're making me laugh. You do that so well.
What? What do you mean do that so well?
Hey, I'm
It's
level
my
6.
voice.
I got to level 6 today.
Congratulations. So it will be at the same time,
Yeah.
like I said.
It took me 2 days to get to level 6.
Wow. Except it's still 11 a.m., so it took like a day and a half.
It took 2 days to get to level 6. Come on, stop ruining it. Gosh dang, Algae.
You know, next you're gonna hit 7 in a day again, and then I'm gonna laugh.
Oh no.
You were
no.
saying it usually takes you till summer to reach 10. Are you sure?
Yes.
I am really amused by how you've just accidentally made yourself look so much like Willy.
Willie doesn't have that hair.
Yeah, but he's got a similar outfit. And he's got a brown hat instead of the brown hair.
Look, excuse me for liking red shirts.
And jeans.
Okay, but like, isn't that me though?
I don't know. I don't remember what kind of pants you wear.
Jeans.
I just remember that you wore shorts all the time.
I'm wearing. Usually, if I'm wearing pants, they're jeans.
Okay. That's nice.
I mean, it's actually less common for me. Like, I'm thinking, I'm like, wait, how many red shirts do I even own? And I'm like, I don't think I actually have that many red shirts. Most of
Just
my.
remember you had like some blue Pepsi shirt or something, then you got rid of it. Or something like that.
I think I mostly own gray shirts. And I
I
don't
would
know.
not be surprised. Wasn't the one I got for you also gray?
Yes! With that bad pun.
It wasn't even for the pun.
I know, but it has a bad pun.
It wasn't intended for the pun.
I understand that. That doesn't mean it has a bad. It doesn't have a bad
I'm
pun
not
in it.
intended.
Pun maybe not intended, but still bad.
Well,
Ooh.
let's stop reading it that way then. It's not even spelled the same.
It's kind of hard for it to be spelled the same.
Uh-huh. So it's not the same. So it's not the pun. It's fine.
Which, I mean, I'm trying to think, what is my favorite Final Fantasy enemy?
Hmm?
What is favorite Final Fantasy enemy?
Favorite Final Fantasy enemy?
Yeah.
What is your favorite Final Fantasy enemy?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I like Flans and those floaty elemental things from 10.
The floaty elementals, okay.
They're fun.
Yeah, I mean...
Bounce around and stuff.
Yeah.
They're also obnoxious to fight, but you know. I mean, they're only obnoxious if Lulu's out of MP or something.
Yeah. My favorite...
That's only early game.
My
but,
favorite thing from my Final Fantasy X file, because I 100%ed it, so I spent way too much time grinding.
As you do.
Is like finding those enemies and being like, okay, Lulu, do a physical attack. And so Lulu puts down the doll runs up, does like 9,999 damage. And I just laugh because I'm like,
That's great.
this shouldn't be doing this much damage.
But it is. Yeah, I like... Well, they have nice movement.
Oh yeah.
They go bloop, 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 bloop. And the fans go whoop, 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 whoop. And then when they die, they like deflate. It's great.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very fun.
even the elementals, they like break apart while they're falling down to the ground too.
No. But I like when they're alive animation more. But the Flans are fun to watch die.
Behemoths are a good enemy.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Actually, the better question is, what's your favorite enemy in a given Final Fantasy game? Because there's so many.
Yeah, that is true. Well, most of them overlap.
Yes and no.
Like each one will have their own like unique enemies, but like
Okay, what's your favorite Final Fantasy 15 unique enemy? Getting real specific here.
ooh.
He's just holding a sunfish up while he contemplates murder.
Every enemy that I think of that I find fun fighting, I'm like, no, that's a standard enemy. Like Malboro, no, that's a standard enemy.
Like Hopkins 15. It's just like the one chapter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just in that one area. But that was a very fun fight. I loved that fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. Is it better if I ask you which dungeon?
Dungeon in 15 would probably have to go to the
Wait, how many villagers have you talked to at this point?
Robin, Lewis, Willie, Clint, Marnie. And that's because they come up and say hi. Is that a facepalm I detect?
No.
Okay.
I'm just laughing.
Um,
Point, I'm not face palming at you because I expect this.
part of me for favorite dungeon wants to say the which one was that? It is the kind of the sewer one. I really like the sewer one. Where you like you're sliding down and everything. The drain pipes.
Mm.
I mean, obviously my least favorite is the platforming dungeon.
Oh, that was such a miserable time. And you couldn't save in the middle. That was the worst part.
You have to leave the dungeon. Luckily, there's shortcuts. But, like...
You can't even save, like, midway through.
I think when I did it... Because I did it on PC when I was playing through on PC. I think it, like... It took me, like, 6 hours to get through. Which was fast, because the first time took me, like, 2 days.
Yeah. I remember sitting, and that was, like, in between graduation and my first job, right?
Yes, yes.
I sat there and spent an entire fucking day.
I think I'm the one who helped
dungeon.
you. I think I remember helping you get
you
to
helped
it.
me land.
Yeah.
You helped me land the plane car. That's correct. Because I was getting mad because I kept crashing.
Yeah, and that I think when I did on PC, I crashed like 4 times before I was able to land it.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy to land.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to get it like.
They only give you a teeny tiny strip.
Well, the thing is, you have to start the landing process before you even get to the strip.
Well, yes, but I kept missing the timing by like a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Like I'd just be a tiny bit over what the strip like allowed. So I would always be like almost there, and then suddenly, like,
I think
right at the last second, smash into the thing.
I think also the thing I don't like, the one thing I don't like about the 15 dungeons is a lot of them are just too dark. So it's just very hard to see some stuff going on at times.
Quality-wise, yes, but aesthetic-wise, yes.
Like, aesthetic, it's great, but, like, gameplay-wise...
I'm like, oh, I love this.
It sucks gameplay-wise at times.
I mean...
Especially when it gets to the platforming dungeon.
There's that, and then there was, the one, like, secret dungeon or whatever, that you had to go down level after level after level, and it would close off. And then my teammates would, like, get caught 10 levels above me, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Are you talking about the tower? Or are you talking about, like, the,
I don't remember. It was one of the secret dungeon things that you had to, like, open the locked thing with
the door.
Existing dungeon.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the tower or you're talking about one of those, yeah.
Yeah. But it was one in particular that like is a straight like cylinder down,
Mm-hmm.
and there's just like a little tunnel and then a circular room, and then it goes down another circular
Which
tunnel thing.
I
Um,
I didn't do
like
those in my
curling
PC
around.
playthrough.
But because technically your teammates are not that far from you,
They
they're
don't
just on
warp.
the floor above because it locks with the cage thing.
Yeah.
And they could not figure out how to exit the room to follow me to the next
I
room.
Yeah, no, that's a problem with those. Yeah.
And so for like 10 levels, it was just Noctis because all of the teammates, like all of the party members, were stuck in another room,
Mm-hmm.
like above, but it didn't detect as being too far because technically, like the Y value was still close enough
Yeah.
that the distance didn't
I
detect.
I didn't do
Oh, so
those in my PC run just
I
because.
did them on PS4 when I
Oh,
first put on
yeah,
the game, right? And the problem is, like at this, the only reason I was able to do that was because I was not
yeah,
employed yet.
yeah. Oh, yeah, those are
I could not do
long.
that because when I did that one in particular, I remember it was a full 8 hours,
Yeah,
a
they're
full
long.
solid 8 hours straight.
I remember I was able to beat the last one, which is
Oh
like
yeah, the one that I like did want to try.
it's like disgustingly long,
Yeah,
and you can't use items.
yeah, and that's why I didn't want to try it.
And it's like, this is terrible. Who thought this was a good idea? I don't remember how I was even able to beat it because it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not even like, and I think the problem is they're not even worth it, honestly. Like, there's not
For
anything,
completion's sake.
but it, like, the, the, if the goal at the end is just like, I think an accessory or something stupid, it's like, this is dumb. This is so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was pretty much for completion's
Yeah.
sake.
Um,
You didn't even need it to 100% the game.
I do
Um,
I do like that they the royal version added a bunch of stuff. I do like.
I still haven't played Royal Edition.
I think all I have left in Royal Edition on the PC is I have to go through some of those dungeons in order to get like some like the documents, because they have documents in them. Um, and you need like 80% of the documents, which is disgusting. And I have to beat the super boss they added in Insomnia, which basically requires you to get to like max level, which they raised the level cap to like 200 or something.
Mm-hmm. I
And
remember it used to be like 100, and then that was annoying as is, but then they raised it to 120 at first, I believe.
oh yeah, I think yeah.
And that already was like a big help.
But like, and then also like from the guides I was reading, they're like, yeah, and so like complete the DLC so that you get some of like the DLC weapons in it, because like they'll majorly help with the fight, because the boss will basically one-shot you if you don't have the right setup, even when you're max level. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
This is the pains I have as a completionist.
Yes. I at some point go, I'm done.
Well, that's why I haven't
Here.
played it. I haven't played it since I beat the story on PC.
Well, I'm saying like this is the kind of thing that makes me
Yeah.
go like, whatever.
I was able to. Well, the only reason I was able to beat the final super boss in 10 was because of Yojimbo. Because the boss has like 8 million health. and can insta-kill you.
I haven't often gone for all those like post-game type things for Final Fantasy. I think 15 was the first time I went around doing a bunch of like post-game dungeons. And like
So for 10, I was able to beat every other boss, but the final one, I'm just like, screw it, I'm just gonna Yojimbo this because this is not worth it. And then
they give you Yojimbo to do that.
I didn't have the best setup for it, because there's a better setup to like, because his move, that move has only like a small percentage chance depending on how much money you give him. But you can get it in such a way that it starts at a higher percentage. But I forgot to do that. So it's like, okay, let's just see if this works. Oh, it didn't. Okay, reload save. Let's see if this works. I love 10 so much. I say as I'm frustrated by 10.
Yes, we know you. You like the things that frustrate you.
I like things that cause me pain and make me sad.
Yeah, that sounds right for you.
Hence why I like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that sounds alright for you.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, that's it for today, right? I
That,
gotta go make
that's I paused it because that was it for today. We will be back on Sunday for Code Realize. Okay.
Should be.
Yep. Unless something happens. We will see you guys then. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.